Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Power, Powder, Respect, episode 10. The most intense episode ever. And it's the last one for this season until next year. We're going to do the 411 breakdown right now. Let's do it. Season 2, episode 10. Power, Powder, Respect should have been called Greed, and Death. Let's do a quick recap of episode 9 last week. It was the game changer, and it left the whole power world structure restructured and changed forever. Miguel was planning to take revenge on the Serbs following his grandmother's death, and Tommy messed up Miguel's plans by capturing Nunez, the person that was responsible for killing Abuelita. Now, Tommy learned about Miguel's plans to target Merc from Nunez, and he took the credit for it in front of Shay and Miguel. Woo! Tommy and Diamond won major points with Shay when they came off as the heroes for bringing in this murderer, Nunez. Now, of course, Miguel is out for blood with the Serbs still. Exactly what Tommy and Diamond wanted. Now, you know Leon was killed by Mad Dog, while Diamond avenged Leon's death by killing Jamal, Leon's father. Meanwhile, Miss Stacy is greedy and antsier than ever for political success. So remember, she had Vic put that FBI bug in Tommy's crib. But the biggest game changer of all last week, that Tommy found out who the CBI snitch was. So boom, here we are at episode 10, and it opens with an explosion as Tommy rushes in to inform Diamond. He found out that the snitch is Northside Vic. Hey y'all, the feel of this episode 10, in a word, is ominous. Tommy promises Diamond that Vic is a dead man walking. Now, part of the plan is to feed Vic bullshit to get him to come to the big meet, which is gonna be a complete setup. Meanwhile, at the hospital, Maria receives a packet from a courier containing 2 tickets to Barcelona for a weekend getaway with Tommy, and she is super excited. Next day, cool as ice, Tommy, Vic, and Diamond meet up to discuss the new location of the big meet-up with the Estrada cartel so that they can make another step towards being the main Chicago Connect. Vic says he's in. Yeah, right. Now, later at the barbershop, Diamond is cutting up Jannard real good with a nice shave and a haircut. And Jannard said, you know that kid that did that killing Mad Dog, he's only 16 years old. And Diamond said, so what? So was Leon. In the streets, you know Jannard age ain't number to number. Damn, they live in a rough world, y'all. But Diamond screws up by confiding in his brother Jannard. He explained why they need to keep Tommy around. He's telling Jannard too much. He told him, you know, Tommy put that shit together when we ripped off Miguel and we pinned it on the Serbs. Now they dropping bodies and we moving weight on the low, and it's working out. And CBI been on top ever since. Mr. Vic runs back with the BS intel that Tommy and Diamond fed him. He tells Stacy and DeFranco everything, that Tommy is meeting with the Estrada cartel soon, but he don't know the time and location yet. But it's going to be a money and drugs exchange, and Vic is so ready to get in Whitsack immediately. All right, now, back up north at the Flynn mansion, Vic calls a meeting with his sister Claudia, and he tells Claudia he's signing everything over to her because he is just not made for this life. And more than anything, he wants closure and to move away. And Claudia's just taken aback because she's so damn greedy. But he wants Claudia to admit everything she did as far as setting up the murder for Dog Walter Flynn and Vic. So greedy Claudia took the bait. And just like that, Vic got a cold on a cell phone recording, admitting to all that dirt, even though Vic was equally a part of it. But Claudia's going to take the fall for all of it. Greedy, y'all. Just greedy. Now, back on the south side, Tommy and his mother have a real nasty run-in at JP's place. Tommy told Kate, I told you your grandson was dead because I cannot trust you. And Kate tells Tommy, you as much of a fuck-up as I am. It was nasty, y'all. Tommy like, who made me that way? And Kate laughs and said, okay, joke's on you. D-Mac is not in that military school no more. He broke out. Tommy is shocked. He demands to know, where is he? Tommy tells Kate, D-Man killed a fucking cop, and Kate is blown away. Tommy further tells her, I let you believe he was dead because all you do is make shit worse, Mom. And you did because that's what you do. Okay, oh my God. Now, down at Miguel's place, he is fuming over the death of Abuelita. And he tells his little honcho Nachi, if one thing I can do for my grandmother is to kill that motherfucking Tommy Egan, because she never trusted him. And Miguel stupidly sends this errand boy Nachi to kill Tommy. Yeah, right. Now, over at Marshall's place, D-Mac is still chilling out and hiding out from the family. But his friend Crazy Marshall says, look, I got something gonna calm you down, brother. And he shows D-Mac a brand new automatic gun, telling him that don't go killing another cop. D-Mac talks too much. He done told Marshall that shit too. But D-Mac is happy now. He done came up with a bright new dumb plan. D-Mac wants to prove himself to get back in CBI. And Marshall is telling D-Mac, CBI ain't what you think. It's a whole new protocol and procedures, man. It's a major coalition now. And this crazy boy Marshall tells D-Mac about Diamond's trouble with Mad Dog, and that they can't take Mad Dog out because he's connected. But D-Mac is like, great, I'm going to help Diamond out because, see, I ain't CBI no more. And Tommy won't admit it, but I helped him too when I killed that cop in the barbershop. Wow. Y'all, I keep thinking D-Mac going to catch a bullet or get life imprisonment because he is the stupidest person by far on this show. Look for force totally ever, period. Next day, Maria is getting ready for work at Tommy's place when Mama Kate just come knocking on the door unexpectedly. But Mama Kate don't care what Tommy was in the middle of. Kate just shows up like that. And this fool says to Maria, do you know what Tommy does for a living? And Maria's like, yeah, I can take care of myself, Miss Kate. I've been raised in the life. Kate said, you know what? You need to run, little girl, while you can. Tommy gets good little girls like you kill. Y'all, I have never seen anybody as ignorant as Kate. For real. So Maria leaves for work, and Tommy tells Kate, I don't have time to deal with your bullshit. And he gives Kate a bag of uncut, pure cocaine, so she'll go away. And he puts her ass out. Back out on the streets, D-Mac spots Mad Dog and calls him out. Mad Dog turns to face D-Mac, and D-Mac shoots Mad Dog dead. Stop talking about this from Diamond. Oh my God. This stupid then takes a picture of Mad Dog's dead body because he want to show Diamond. This boy, y'all, is just trouble. Back up north at the Flynn estate, Claudia meets up with the Merc, and he is not happy when he sees Claudia sitting up there with two other new partners, Shantae and Elise. Merc is impatient, but Claudia says, calm down. We got the buy-in cash. So set up the meet with the Marquez cartel so we can all get to making this money. Merc is like, bet, and sets up the meet. And of course, Double Play Shantae runs back with this intel to Tommy and Diamond. It's on now, y'all. I smell a big fight coming. Okay, now back down at Diamond Shop, D-Mac shows up out the blue and meets Diamond in the basement. Diamond is upset because he knows this fool's supposed to be tucked away at military school. D-Mac proud. He shows the picture of dead Mad Dog to Diamond thinking, oh, Diamond gonna be so happy. Ha ha. Hey, Diamond is livid and explains to D-Mac, you just caused a big fucking problem for Kilo, CBI, and the RDs. Damn, D-Mac. Meanwhile, Claudia and Shantae and her gangster protection squad pull up on Tommy to let him know face to face on the street, you should have killed me when you had a chance, Tommy. I'm untouchable now. This jive-ass Claudia is just bragging that she's now with the Marquez cartel. And if he coming for her, he coming for them. This show was so intense. Hey, back out on the street. Hey, back out on the south side, Jannard tells Diamond, word on the street, CBI took out Mad Dog. But CEO Kendra reports that Kino don't know yet, but he will soon. So Jannard and Diamond head off this backlash by having Jannard visit Kilo in prison as the face of CBI. Wait till Tommy found this shit out. All right, now, Tommy back at the crib and Vic comes over and they discuss on the record that the meetup with Estrada Cartel is set for 12 p.m. tomorrow, new spot 2500 West Howard. Now, Vic is all in, and Stacy and DeFranco are chopping at the gills because they can hear this juicy information firsthand from their Planet FBI wire. Okay, now, Stacy freaking out and happy, and she ready to set up a raid right now, but DeFranco is suspicious. Why would Tommy pick that far north side location? That don't fit Egan's profile to do a deal like that. DeFranco thinks, look, Stacy, maybe we should wait on this raid and get a little more intel first. Stacy like, Egan likes to shake shit up, so hell no, this is it. Gather the team. We're going in the raid. Boom. Back at JP's, D-Mac shows up to pack up and leave forever. JP and Kate are begging D-Mac, reconsider. And D-Mac goes off little gangster style, cursing them both out. Told his dad, I'm done with this hiding shit. And Kate, I'm not a 9-year-old kid. I'm a gangster. I kill people. That's what I do. And then he called his father a faggot and left. Horrible. Kate and JP were both crushed. So what does Kate decide to do? The pure coke bag Tommy gave her. What else? Now Stacy is ready to send her team in. They all chomping at the bit to get Tommy Egan because they all believe he killed Detective Vargas. Stacy makes a call to her snitch Vic, telling him, okay, go on to that big meet tomorrow, and we're going to arrest you along with everybody else, and then Vic, you'll be free. Vic believes that bullshit and says a tearful goodbye to Chicago at Gloria's headstone in the cemetery. This is it, big meetup day, and Jannard goes to see King Kilo. What an intense meeting that was. Jannard explains to Kilo they're really sorry, but this fool D-Mac is an ex-CBI soldier, and they gonna bring D-Mac to Kilo dead or alive, because they all want to keep making this money together. And Kilo agrees. Damn, Jannard. Meanwhile, Tommy on his way to pick up Vic for the big meet, and just then stupid Nachi comes around the corner of Tommy's place, shooting all wild and shit, and Tommy looks to be dead in his driver's seat of his car. My heart skipped a beat. Nachi is so happy, thinking he got the white boy for his boss Miguel, but Tommy is pretending to be dead. And all of a sudden, Tommy jumps up and fights Nachi like hell, and he gets the upper hand. He told Nachi, you go back to your boss Miguel with a message. You tell him it's too late. He can't stop the Tommy train, baby. Nachi walked away, and Tommy shot him in the back of the head. Into Nachi. Oops. All right, now it's high noon. Time for the big meetup with the Marquez cartel. Stacy in the headquarters with her top technical guys watching the whole thing on a live videotape as her team bust in the raid. All hell broke loose. They see right away it's the Marquez cartel, not Tommy Egan or the Estrada cartel, but the Serbs and Marquez. And Stacy's team goes in, firing at everybody, hands up, motherfuckers. Big shootout ensues, and the Merc catches a bullet in the leg. And one of Stacy's top guys, Detective Rankin, he gets shot dead. Not good. They arrest Merc, Marquez cartel peeps, and Claudia. A good day's haul for the FBI. But Officer Down, baby, Officer Rankin is killed in the line of duty. Back at the office, Stacy is freaking the fuck out. She realizes Vic and Tommy played her, together or not. Meanwhile, Tommy driving along the street with Vic. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And Vic is shaking in his damn shoes like he should be. Tommy tells Vic, plans went sideways. We going someplace else. And Stacy starts calling Vic on the phone, but he can't answer. And Tommy's like, grab it, motherfucker. But Vic is like, Y'all, this was another just too intense scene. So Vic actually turns to ask Tommy, is there something you want to tell me or ask me? Tommy volleys back, what you want to tell me? And Vic says, Claudia did kill Liliana. Tommy stays cool as ice, thinking, keep talking, dum-dum. Keep talking. So at the big meet, they caught Claudia near the dumpster and arrested her for conspiracy to commit murder, her father's, and the attempted murder of her brother Vic. Claudia then realizes Vic won that battle and set her ass up. Some of the other officers at the FBI office tell Stacy, stop being fixated on Egan. We just lost another officer. Enjoy this win. You got the Marquez cartel, Claudia, and the Merc. Come on now. Baby, Stacy said, my standards are fucking higher. I want to know where Tommy fucking Egan is. And then Tommy shows up at Shay's place, and Shay said, I don't have time for your games. What the fuck is going on? Explain yourself, Tommy. Tommy turns on the TV and let the video do the explaining. And Shay sees on the news the DEA arrested Marquez cartel along with Claudia and the Serbs. Shay is like, Tommy, you risking a war between the cartels. Tommy said, CBI fingerprints ain't on this. We've been doing Miguel's job for him. We got more than half the city getting product from you, and the Serbs were Marquez cartel's only customer in Chicago. So now that the Serbs are gone, Diamond and me, we can run the entire distro. Shay said, okay, listen. Now that the Serbs are out the picture, I'm going to appoint CBI as the official Serb successor, and Miguel will continue to be the Estrada pipeline. Tommy says, sounds good to me, and they shake, and everybody takes a drink. Okay, Jannard is there too and rejoicing with everybody else, but Jannard and Tommy exchange some really dangerous, like special kind of evil between the two of them. But they all toast with Shay, and they all play the game. And Shay says, I'm setting up a meeting between Diamond, Tommy, and Miguel because we're going to get all this shit solid. All right, back at the FBI office, Stacy believes that Egan and Vic both played them. But DeFranco tells her again, you should have listened to me, Stacy. I told you. But hell, we got a huge win with a major cartel. The DOJ will be very happy. The next day at Shay's meeting, he announces that Tommy has succeeded where Miguel fell. Whoa. CBI and Insane Princess need to play nice. A little competition is good for business. And Shay says, I expect things to run smoothly from now on and everybody to behave like gentlemen. So Miguel and Diamond shake, and then Miguel shakes Tommy's hands. And the look in Miguel's eyes says it all. They are so not done. Only the beginning. Okay, well now, down at the jailhouse, Claudia is on her phone call to Shantae, wearing a bright orange jumpsuit and demanding that Shantae tell her if she was in on this BS from the start. And you know who, Tommy, takes the phone to answer Claudia personally, saying, hey, Claudia, I'm sending you a special gift from Liliana. Oh, my God, y'all. Just then, another prisoner comes up from behind Claudia and knifes her in the kidneys really hard in the back. So right now, we don't know if Claudia is dead or alive. See, this show was too much, and it really was hard to watch. Next, at JP's house, Tommy drops back in, only to find Kate in distress on the floor, shaking and shivering. She'd done too much uncut coke. Tommy just stands over her and watches with tears, hoping she dies. And JP walks in to the rescue. Not understanding, Cole asks Tommy, and he rushes their mother to the hospital. Now, over at Merck's old place, Shantae and Jannard sneak up and get the jump on one of the Serbs guy that's sitting in Jannard's old Lamborghini, the one the Serbs took from him about 3 episodes back. And Jannard and Shantae drive off. Jannard back, y'all. He whole again. No more dope. Over at the hospital, Tommy stops in to see Kate and JP. And JP is standing over Kate's bed explaining, she almost died, Tommy, because you gave her that coke. And JP is done with Tommy. He gives Tommy the keys back to the bar. He told him, I don't want it. JP disowns Tommy and tells him, stay the fuck away from me because everything and everyone you touch, Tommy, you ruin. Tommy is really hurt, but he got to man up and get back to the Southside celebration and represent. So he and Diamond are back at the celebration toasting, and a lot of the CBI players are there, all celebrate. CBI for life. And Tommy and Diamond speak about Vic. Diamond thinks Vic is dead, But Tommy said, no, I changed the plans. Vic is being babysat by our boys over at a warehouse. Tommy says, Diamond, we gonna use Vic for more info. He's worth more to us dead than alive. And just then, Stacy starts calling Vic at the warehouse. And that stupid Vic answered, with CBI guys watching him. Vic tries to explain to Stacy, this was a setup for y'all to get the Serbs, Marquez, and my sister. And Vic realizes that Tommy played him and made him. And guess what? Stacy finally believes him. And Vic tells her, I'm a dead man. Stacy yells to her team, we got to get out of here. We got to rescue Vic Flynn before Egan kills him. Back at the bar, for the first time, Diamond really got pissed off with Tommy, and they had words. Tommy thought the informant inside like Vic would be useful, and Diamond says, you know, Tommy, I can't keep up with any plan any kind of way, because as soon as we come up with a plan, you're going to do something crazy. Like you're trying to stay a step ahead of me, Tommy. Tommy smartass said, if I see an opportunity, I take it. Diamond was like, do you really think you'd be to connect without me? Damn, Tommy. Tommy admitted, no, I would not. And Diamond said, without me backing you, Tommy, you'd be dead for sure. And that's the truth, Ruth. Tommy continues bragging. Man, I just made the biggest deal in CBI history. And Diamond said, get this shit straight. We just closed the biggest deal in CBI history. Don't forget that shit, man. It's not always about you, Tommy. That's not good, y'all. Not good. Especially since everybody, including Miguel, Jannard, and Shantae, been whispering things in Diamond's ear. So over at Shantae and Jannard's place, CBI ain't been to distro in Chicago for one fucking day before they're celebrating too, because they just played their ace card against Tommy. They sent that damn photo of Tommy and Maria hugged up to Miguel. Greedy, y'all. Just greedy. And finally, Tommy hears back from Maria, or what he thinks is Maria, when the phone rings. And Tommy's like, hey, babe, let's get ready for Barcelona. And Miguel answers instead, Barcelona, eh, Tommy? Tommy said, Miguel, if you fucking hurt her. Miguel says, listen, Tommy, listen. I just want you to know that I always play by the rules. And you never gonna see Maria again, as he is burning up the Barcelona tickets, and hangs up the phone. Tommy says, where the fuck is she, Miguel? Y'all, and my heart was beating so fast, because Miguel had hung up. Then Tommy looks dead in the camera and growls like a wild animal. Grrr. And that was it. Man, you guys, next year, Power Book 4 Force should be called Mega Force, because Tommy is not taking this line down. I think Tommy should go to New York, get some of his old crew to come back and protect him, because these black guys in the Chi ain't taking too well for this white boy with all his power coming into town, pun intended. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you have not subscribed, I'd love to have your subscription. We are building in the family of reviews with Faye, Renee, and you are welcome. Just hit the red subscribe button once below and check the little bell once, and you'll be reminded only once whenever I drop a brand new, powerful, hot film or cable TV review. If you are not a Power fan, you are missing out, but don't worry. Just check the link below, and you can catch up by watching First Thoughts with Faye, Renee Power. I got the 411 breakdown right here for you, and you can binge watch it. And remember to check our social below. We are everywhere. You don't want to miss out on next season's Power, Powder, Respect, and Greed. And I'll see you guys right back here next week for a brand new hot movie review.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah.